Je me l'assois de mai. Pas bien longtemps, l'assois de mai. Pas bien longtemps, sans m'embrasser les menottes. Pas bien longtemps, l'assois de mai. Pas bien longtemps, sans m'embrasser les menottes. Pas bien longtemps.
Good morning. Good morning. I think they're actually supposed to stop the work back here in a minute. I'm sort of torn. I don't really want them to, but I actually want you to be able to hear the speakers. I don't want them to because we really want to get this thing built. We really want to get it built. So good morning again. My name is Stacy Spann, and I'm the Executive Director of the Housing Opportunities Commission of Montgomery County. Thank you so much for joining us to celebrate this groundbreaking of 900 Thayer. This is a property that promises to add to the vibrancy of the community right here in Silver Spring, and we're really excited about it. So thanks for coming out on a Monday, no less, to sit in this wonderful weather with us. Those of you who are wearing jackets, if you're not in a photo op, I would suggest you take it off. Otherwise, it's going to have a nice sweat line down the back of it. We're going to try and keep you hydrated. We're going to get you fed, hopefully with very, very little dust in your food or your water. Just want to take a quick moment to recognize our federal, state, and local government partners who joined us today. We've got representatives from Congressman Jamie Raskin's office, somewhere around here. Is Patrick McCarthy from Senator Van Hollen's office. Not here at the moment, but Steve.
Right there.
Oh, right here. Yes, that's not who I was saying wasn't here at the moment. We're good. I see you. State Senator Will Smith is supposed to join us at some point, and we've got Council President John Dreamer here with us, as well as Director of DHCA, Clarence Snuggs. In addition, we've got our partners from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, in particular, Director Patricia Burke from the Office of Multifamily Production here. Thank you. And we're happy to have the opportunity for our staff who couldn't join us here under the tent. We're watching this live stream via YouTube. So everyone at HOC contributes to this in this victory in a series of victories that furthers our mission, and it's important for the team to actually be able to join the presentation and the celebration. So so thanks again for joining us. Part of the reason we're here today is to thank all of you for your continued engagement and advocacy on affordable housing and community development issues that impact the people that we all work for, the citizens of Montgomery County. As your partners in affordable housing, we at HOC hope we can continue to be a resource for you, your teams, as well as constituents in this great county of ours. I'd like to also acknowledge the development team that helped us get this thing off the ground, the Concourse Group. I think we've got folks here from there. CBG Building Company, right? KTGY, Edgewood Management, and everyone else who's helped us to this point. We are thrilled to finally see this thing come to life in the coming year, and we're looking forward to working with all of you in the future. A big thank you for our commissioners for being here today, in particular our chair, Jackie Simon, is here. Our chair pro tem, there he is. I was going to say, Mr. Rick Nelson, hiding in white. And then we've got Commissioner Roy Priest, who's our newest addition, who's going to join us soon. Your leadership and guidance has really been critical in helping us achieve this particular milestone. And I want to give a really big congratulations and thank you to our real estate development team, Kayreen Brown, Zachary Marks, Hunsik Choi, and all the team that worked extremely hard to make this development possible. So at HOC, we're just housers. And we focus our abilities on three simple things: getting people housed, keeping them housed, and helping them reach their fullest potential. What that means is that we're bridging the gap to connect people to opportunities. It also means that we act as conveners to ensure community resources are accessible. And when those resources don't exist, we act as innovators to find ways that help families achieve the goals they've identified for themselves. We are housers. And a key part of being a houser is creating community-connected housing in neighborhoods with strong employment, career advancement, educational, and recreational access to promote positive interaction between neighbors. In thriving neighborhoods like downtown Silver Spring, 900 Thayer is the embodiment of community-connected housing. Just steps from the future Purple Line, walking distance to quality retail options, parks, and entertainment, and situated in the center of a booming downtown economy full of career opportunities. 900 Thayer will act as the nexus between families and the critical services and resources that help them move toward their definition of success. Once completed, 900 Thayer will hold 124 units of mixed income housing and over 5,100 square feet of ground floor retail. I think it's important to point out that 84 of those units will be affordable to low-income individuals thanks to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's Rental Assistance Demonstration Program, which has helped HOC transform nearly 1,600 aging public housing units that were once part of our portfolio. So just a quick round of applause. Those are 84 units that represent our commitment to long-term preservation of affordability in this county. Those are 84 families from former public housing units that will benefit from the connections that come from living in highly desirable Silver Spring, a community recognized by academics at Harvard as giving young, low-income children a real opportunity in changing their life's trajectory. As housers, we work to get people connected to resources and opportunities that put them on the path to reaching their fullest potential. That's what it's all about. So I want to quickly thank you for coming out again, and now I'd like to introduce the chair of our board, Commissioner Jackie Simon.
Good morning, all, and thank you, Stacy. My name is Jackie Simon, and I am chair of the Housing Opportunities Commission in Montgomery County. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our partners in government who are able to be here today. It is truly a pleasure to celebrate the groundbreaking of 900 Thayer with you all. In particular, I'd like to acknowledge our Executive Director, Stacy Spann, and the real estate staff. Karine Grepp, our Chief Investment and Real Estate Officer, and Zach Marks, our Director of Development. Thanks in large part to the hard work of your team, we have the opportunity to embark on the development of a property that will serve so many families. And that is truly the core of the work that we do at HOC. We serve families. We use housing as a platform to build strong families and strong communities. Moreover, we take our responsibility for ensuring that those families are connected to the community resources that help them achieve their vision. Montgomery County is a thriving hub of activity in the region, with access to unparalleled opportunities for individuals and families. When we can provide people with stable housing and connect them to those critical resources, families become free to focus on their goals, advancing their careers, and investing in their children and their communities. They come free to engage and contribute to a strong local economy, which ultimately benefits us all. Of course, we couldn't have accomplished this without the Department of Housing and Urban Development's rental demonstration project. I cannot emphasize enough the crucial role RAD program has played in our strategy to preserve and bolster affordable housing options for the long term. I hope you'll all join me in congratulating all of the partners who helped get us to this point and in celebrating the establishment of the property point on this point and celebrating the establishment of a property that will connect families with no age restrictions to resources that support their journey towards success. Thank you. Now, Kevin Brown.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful occasion, the groundbreaking for the 900 Thayer development. My name is Thayer Brown, and I'm the Chief Investment and Real Estate Officer at the Housing Opportunities Commission. First, I want to acknowledge my team. I have the best team at HOC, led by Zachary Marks in our development group, our construction guys, Paul, our analysts, and all the other project leaders, and we've all been instrumental in getting this project to this point. I want to thank our executive director. Zach and I meet with him weekly. We bring all kinds of ideas, all in the name of adding affordable housing to Montgomery County. And some days the conversations aren't so great. Some days it's, well, you guys must be exhausted. But we keep bringing ideas, and 900 Thayer was one that was really important for us. So I want to look back a little bit on over 40 years ago when HOC decided to embark on a quest to own, develop, and manage housing throughout Montgomery County. And so 40 years ago, I'm sure the managers, the executive director, the commissioners didn't think what we were doing was land banking, but they really were. And so now we're at a point in our history where we're able to capitalize on those investments in real estate in Montgomery County, and we're now able to redevelop some of our sites and add more affordable housing to Montgomery County. So let's fast forward a little bit to 2016. Zach brought this incredible idea to our commission to buy 900 Thayer. At the time, we convinced the commission that it was really land banking. We were going to hold it for our future because we saw this as a means of connecting the families who would live here to all the amenities that Silver Spring had to offer. So we thought, what a great investment. Well, our commissioners chuckle from time to time whenever we bring an item on 900 Thayer because we were supposed to be land banking. But as it turned out, we had to put 900 Thayer in full development mode as it became integral to our full conversion out of public housing under the rental assistance demonstration program. And we thank our friends at HUD and our attorneys and the entire team that have worked with us on this. So when 900 Thayer is completed, as Stacy said, we'll have 124 units, 84 units which will serve families who have very little income. And we're proud to be part of that legacy. Our commissioners have stood with us month after month after month as we bring ideas to them, as we bring challenges to them, as we bring 900 Thayer and others to them. And they've been highly supportive, so thank you, commissioners, for that. This development, once it's done, once it's occupied, will give folks an opportunity to integrate in the Silver Spring society, in the Silver Spring community, connect them to resources and amenities that could be inaccessible were it not for the team that we've put together who've worked on this. And so at this point, we'd like to play a little video with members from our community speaking about what home means to them, because 900 Thayer will become their home.
my favorite place to be because I have my family there and I'm comfortable there.
Do you want to tell me what you're doing with your design?
So that is what 900 Thayer will mean: a safe and comfortable home connected to amenities and resources that will help families thrive. As a token of our appreciation and a reminder of the families and community we will serve, I would like the following folks to step forward to receive a commemorative shovel designed designed for you by the youth of HOC. So first, commissioners and our government partners right behind the commissioners. So that was nice and cool. We've already acknowledged our federal and state partners, but we cannot overlook our important partners at the local level. Our council members, they've been terrific to us, but I'd like to at this point welcome the Director of Housing and Community Affairs at Montgomery County, Mr. Clarence Snuggs, who will say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. I committed to myself that I would not make a long, boring speech this morning. I will make a short, boring speech this morning because it's too hot for a long, boring one. But I want to start by just thanking the Housing Opportunities Commission, Stacy and your team, for the opportunity to be here. We really do appreciate that chance, and I also want to congratulate you on your tenacity and sticking with this and turning this in a very short order into what it is to become. I see this not as the end, but the sort of, I guess, the end of the beginning, maybe, because I know it's been a while since you guys have been at this. This project will serve, as Stacy mentioned earlier, a wide spectrum of households. It's going to be from 30% AMI all the way up to market. And I think that is very creative, both on the financing side, but as well as in looking at the needs of the community and serving the community. So I congratulate you on that. I think the project will also include, I think there are 10 accessible units that will be, as well as 11 for persons with disabilities. And I think that is critical that room is made in the project for a variety of individuals and families that are going to be coming to this site. So I'm really looking forward to do it. DACA played a very small role, and maybe my speech should be the length of our investment in the project, but no, it's critical money. At least that's what I want to believe. So I won't take a lot of time, but I think it's important that we appreciate the opportunity to play the role that we are playing. At the end of the day, I think it was Jackie that said it's the people. It's the families that were going to be here, not the numbers behind the deal, not all of the other stuff that comes into making deals like this work, but the families and individuals that are going to be served here. That's what's important, in integrating them into this vibrant community and making space for them. And that's really what we do. That's what it's all about. And I appreciate the hard work, again, of HOC and its team, its leadership team in particular, for bringing 124 units into this community. It improves not only the quality of life for those individuals, but also, I think, the quality of this community, its input there. And I think that's the value added of the work that's being done by HOC. In addition, they're going to be doing something a little bit different. They're going to be something twinning, is what we, bringing some creative financing together. Fingers crossed that happens. I'm glad you were the lead on that. And this is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, a LEED Silver project, so that's important to the environment that consideration is a part of this deal. I too want to congratulate all of the members of both the development team and the future management team here for all of your efforts over to coming back maybe someday for the ribbon cutting of this event. But I want to thank you again for the opportunity to be here. I'm going to make this short and say thanks very much, congratulations, and I will step away. So,
Okay, so we are going to modify the program given the heat. We're going to get you to some refreshments. Now, there's going to be the beautiful noise of construction digging, right, while you eat and drink. And I actually want to just give Council President Reamer a quick opportunity to come up and say a couple words, and then he's your last speaker. There you go.
Thank you. That's an invitation to keep it short, I know. I don't have much to add other than that what makes Silver Spring such a special place is that it brings together people from so many different walks of life. And as Silver Spring is changing, we have to be very intentional to ensure that there is a place, as Director Snugg said, for people from lower income backgrounds, people with disabilities, all kinds of people. And if we can keep Silver Spring, if we can keep that key ingredient, that Silver Spring is a diverse community where everyone has a place. That's the recipe for success, for not only Silver Spring, for Montgomery County. So we're proud of this project. This is my home neighborhood. I see it on my way to the grocery store, and I'm going to be watching with great interest as it goes up, and I congratulate you for your work. So thank you.
All right, with that, we'll commence the digging and get you to some refreshments. Thank you so much for coming out.